Michael, radio check.
Green lane 5 clear.
10-4, let's roll out. Hey guys, we are on our way to Moab land in the Utah state. Super excited. Haven't been out to White Rim Trail since COVID. And so this should be a really good time. Bringing a guy that we just met on our group from Overland, North Texas. His name is Michael Vickers. Seems like a great dude. He's got a Toyota 4Runner that's built really well. And so, yeah, this should be fun times. I'm not even lying, I'm tired. And it's only 10 o'clock. We got another 100 miles to camp for the first night on Friday. Defender's getting amazing gas mileage. We had a range of almost 260 miles, I think. And that's like well over 60 miles of what we had in the previous vehicle. Here we go. Good morning. Yes, it's dark, but it is pretty. Just outside Amarillo in a campground. I'm gonna turn this camera, see if you can see me a little bit. But it's 6:45. We've got 9 hours and 45 minutes to Moab. And this campground last night was pretty nice. It's pretty chill, pretty quiet. It's on a little backcountry road. If I remember the name of it right, it's like, I'm lying, I don't remember. But I'll definitely put it in text with probably a link if you guys want to check it out. It was $35 with electricity. Now that we left camp and we are heading in the town of Amarillo, I thought I would give you a little synopsis of what's going to take place today. 9 hours and 45 minutes of driving. That's what's going to take place. But at least it's pretty. And we've done this drive a few times before. Thought I'd catch the sunrise in the background for you. Done it a few times before, and today Melody has decided to drive. By the way, I don't think anyone's met my beautiful bride yet. There she is. That's Melody. How'd you sleep?
Good. Nice and comfy and warm.
Awesome. Yeah, guys, the Boreas trailer, amazing. We'll show you guys eventually the whole setup, but last night we're at 37 degrees this morning. So we use a 110 dual zone electric blanket, just like you would have at your house. And we plug that into the plugs in the trailer using the inverter, and it runs it fine. We were plugged in last night at the campground to shore power. It may have worked, we're not sure, but I know this, it only took 15% of our battery last night, so actually it was less than that, it was 13%. Yeah. So we got up this morning with 87% battery. That probably means that to some extent it was working, because that blanket draws about 100 watts, 140 watts, somewhere in there, and we ran it for 6.5 hours.
Yeah.
6.5 hours. So do the math on that, and we have 200 amp hours, which equates to like 2,400 watt hours. I'm gonna be quiet now, and we'll check back in as we get closer. Mandatory pit stop on the way out. Yes, it smells like cows here.
And dog food.
Starbucks. The sun is fully up, and hey, what did you get at Starbucks?
I got a breakfast wrap and a gingerbread latte.
Gingerbread latte?
Which is my favorite Starbucks drink.
And that was decaf, because
I can't have caffeine.
She can't do caffeine, but gingerbread latte, and I have a blonde Americano with a little bit of cold or shall we say chilled, because we're in Land Rovers.
Stop.
We're in Land Rover. Welcome to the Land Rover world, where we have espresso in the morning. Super lovely. Hey y'all, we found the train to Endor. See? He's not getting there very quickly, I'll tell you that. And it seems to be shipping a lot of cows to Endor. Those are all livestock. Anybody need a new motor? Do a motor swap. I'm thinking one of those will fit in a 4Runner real nice. Traffic.
Maybe we can get around the corner.
Hey guys, guess where we're going? Guess where we're going? Del Taco. Moab, but we're running out of daylight, so I thought I'd do one more quick video coming into town. Good morning. Well, it is Sunday morning, the 18th of November, and we arrived last night in Moab kind of late, but we went and grabbed dinner and headed straight over to the campground and got set up and cozied up in bed right before it started sprinkling and / raining a little bit again. Good morning.
Good morning.
And now we're headed back into town for some breakfast at Moab Diner, resupply, fuel up, and hit the trail. Guys, one of my favorite things about coming to Utah is especially the Moab area, is the vehicles that you see. That Land Cruiser is sweet. Land Cruiser pickup truck. Look at the detail on this thing. Real clean. Probably has a vintage plate. Vintage plate? Oh, Alaska. Alaska. What in the world? Man, really beautiful. I love coming here. It's so much fun. Well, guys, we topped off fuel. We made 2 trips to the grocery store because we forgot something. And we had to backtrack to the campground to fill up our 5-gallon water jug for showers and washing and such while we're on the trail today and the next 2 days. But I just thought I'd give you guys a view of coming into the canyon towards Potash Road. We're going to use that entrance because it rained the last couple days, and I have a feeling that the Schaefer switchbacks are going to be pretty muddy and slick. And with the trailer, I feel like it's probably a little risky. Man, it's kind of crazy. There's so many different vistas and hogbacks on the river and along the trail for the next 2 days, and it's just difficult to figure out which one you want to stop at and enjoy. Coming into the Canyonlands National Park boundary. We just came from Potash Road and we just made the turn onto White Rim Trail. And one thing I will say is it's a very busy day, and that's obviously got some benefits. If you have a problem, plenty of people to rely on, hopefully, to get you some help. But it does slow you down, certainly on a road like this where you have to constantly be pulling over. Nevertheless, still worth these just absolutely epic views. Hey, we found some sheep.
Never see them this close.
What's up, boys and girls?
Wow. Big ones.
They're just gonna drop in on the canyon.
They're watching us, that's for sure. Do you see the bighorn sheep?
Indeed, I do.
The boss right there in the back. Look at the horns on that guy. Hey, Melody, where are we now?
We're on the White Room Trail.
And where are we having lunch at?
Some overlook.
Some
Colorado overlook.
Some Colorado River overlook. Michael's back there making lunch in his 4Runner. Thought I'd show you guys a view real quick. 3 years ago when we were here during COVID, there was a guy out here in a Toyota Tacoma, and we decided to come take a look at. And you cannot beat this view. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. Great spot for a lunch for sure. And after just seeing those bighorn sheep, I mean, it's just been a great start to day one. I got these cute little sandwiches, quick little sliders, and I came over here. I looked at Michael's setup. He's got himself a little cutting board out here. Got himself a little small little kitchen setup. He's got some, was that turkey breast, brother?
Turkey breast.
Turkey breast. He put about a ½ pound of spinach on there, and he cut the tomatoes on there with a Spyderco knife, and we all know that makes it taste better.
Most definitely.
So got ourselves some Kraft mayo. Yes, sir. 2 sandwiches, one for him, one for the bighorn sheep we just saw.
Right.
Yep, that's quite the setup right there. Mama's already out there enjoying it on the overlook. Got her little hoodie on. It is kind of breezy. It's not bad. It's probably 50 degrees-ish.
Pleasant.
Some folks just came back from the point. They said it's a nice little hike. I hope they enjoyed it because I won't be going out there. Anyway, all right. I'm going to munch on my sandwich now. Hey y'all, we made it into camp and we've set up for the most part. Melody's tuning a couple last minute things in the awning room. But I thought I'd give you a quick walk around and show you kind of just our setup while we're in camp. So obviously we have our 2021 Defender. And behind that we have our 2023 Boreas AT camper trailer. And then attached to that is the ARB awning and ARB awning room. And as we come around the side, we currently have it opened up and Melody's getting ready to cook dinner, but I can show you. We do two REI aluminum folding tables, and on top of that is a Covia stove. Below that, what she's currently hooking up is our propane bottle. It came with an 11-pound on the side of the trailer, so that's mounted to the trailer. She's got a beautiful little floor inside that kind of adds a little character to it. Also very nice for cleaning up. And we'll step inside and I'll show you. It has a zip down wall, which gives us door access. So we could go straight in and out. Thank you, honey. Straight in and out of the trailer to stay out of the weather. And if we come around back outside, looking around us, it looks like there could be some weather coming our direction. Certainly out that way, there is plenty of it already going down. So, and then the back end of the trailer, we've got a pop-up and some pantry space with storage for food. Below, we've got our, on the opposite side that's empty right here, we store the awning room in the same style box. And then, actually, my fault, that is the awning room stored away. This is where we store the kitchen, which is obviously, she's using that now. So that's a quick little rundown of what we're using. And man, I will tell you, there is no replacement for that awning and awning room when it comes to weather. And I highly recommend it. We picked ours up from Amazon, and we had one small issue with it. The LED strip failed. We contacted ARB. They already sent us out a replacement. And while we didn't have an opportunity to replace that before the trip, we did get one of those from them, and we'll be putting that on before our trip during the winter. So that's a quick walk around. So, honey.
Yeah.
What did the chef decide to do for dinner tonight?
Well, we're having pulled pork tacos.
And why is that?
Because I forgot the fried rice.
And we have the chicken.
Yes, for chicken fried rice, but no fried rice.
But the chicken is also frozen because while we set the Dometic CFX 45 to a cool 39 degrees, that sucker's hard as a rock.
So, frozen chicken.
So, frozen chicken yields pulled pork tacos. Still sounds like a win.
It'll be great. I realized I left the hash browns at home this morning, so I got the Danish to replace that.
Okay, well that's a win. Oh, we could just have Danish for dinner. That sounds great. See, you're always prepared. I can't argue with that.
I do have mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes sounds good too.
Yeah.
We can do mashed potatoes and chicken.
Yeah.
That'll work.
We can do that.
And Danish for dessert. Done.
We'll be fine.
Yeah,
we'll have plenty of food.
See, that's why she's the chef. Meanwhile, speaking of chefs, what are you doing, Michael?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, look at this. Guys, let's do a quick little run over of this rig setup here. So he's got the goose gear. Shout out to my buddy Brian Fulton. Brian, you're still making stuff people are using. Imagine that, bro. So we've got a cool little cook partner. I've never heard of that. Tell me about that stove.
They are out of Idaho, I believe.
Oh, look at that. Yep, Idaho it is. All right, and it just slides underneath the slide out from goose gear, and then you've got a Snowmaster dual zone fridge.
Correct.
Nice, because earlier, guys, we were like, we had just met up with him. He's like, hey, you want a popsicle? That was awesome. So you've got, I'm guessing you've got a plethora of options for meals. He also is a military guy, so thank you for your service. And he brought the essentials, the MREs from Mountain House.
Correct.
So that'll work in a pinch. But hopefully, y'all, we saw the lunch he put together earlier today, the half pound of spinach and all that stuff. The 2 sandwiches, primed with Spyderco steel. So we're looking forward to seeing what he puts together today. I mean, who knows? We might hire this dude as a chef going forward. So we're not putting you on the test, man, but we're kind of are.
It'll probably be something simple like instant ramen with some boiled eggs and bok choy.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with ramen. Oh, he threw in the bok choy in there.
Oh yeah.
All right. Hey, you want to tell me what happened with your tent set up there? We're not going to talk about that.
I just mounted the Wee Boost and I ended up covering the hole for the guide rod that holds the rain fly out. Right.
The location for the Wee Boost is prime. We're just going to have to figure something out to make that work. Let me show you on the other side, y'all, how it mounts in. It's got this rad little weld-in point where it just, you just, boom, in. Nice little bow. Perfect. Tensioner. Good to go. Other side, not so much. What do we got cooking right here? Ooh. Rice.
Cilantro lime rice.
Cilantro lime rice. Chef Boy our Melody over here.
With spoon.
With spoon. But tell me more about that pot you're using right there. Looks like she's got a real fancy stainless steel pot back here.
Warm water or soups. Whatever. Mashed potatoes.
Nice, and obviously the Covia stove. And then for a little auxiliary lighting, we've got the lamp that's on the Boreas that runs. So it's nice and cozy in here. It is raining outside right now, so but it's warm in here with the burners going.